Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Nellie North Designs. Today is a really peaceful, tranquil, let's see, what else can I describe it as? Snow globe. I'm going to describe it as a snow globe day. I'm sitting here at my desk and I'm getting my planners all ready for January, which I thought I would share with you. It's going to be a really quick video, but I wanted to give you some ideas. And my house is quiet. The dogs are sleeping. The family is all back to work after the holiday, the hustle and bustle. Um, it's just a really peaceful morning. I've been listening on Spotify to piano and rain music. I've done my Bible study. I've gotten my Margarete Miller planner all set up, and I wanted to share that with you. So thanks everybody for joining in. Thanks for watching, subscribing, commenting. I can't thank you enough. So I don't even know where to start. I guess I will start. Let's set this aside. Let me start with Margarete Miller. Well, let me start with this first. We'll do Margarete after. So I got two planners. I purchased Margarete's because I wanted to try the Collage challenge. And at Christmas, I had showed you in my What I Got for Christmas video, I showed you the beautiful Faith, the big Happy Planner Faith edition that my daughter-in-law and my son purchased for me, gave me. Yes, they did have to purchase it, but they gave it to me at Christmas time. So I wanted to share with you how I set this up. Now, if you do Bible study, you have your own way. But if you received an 18-month calendar like I did, it kind of threw me for a loop. So, because I'm like, well, I don't need July through December because I'm starting a new year. And I'm used to working in a 12-month calendar. So I really had to kind of wrap my head around this. And I did go to YouTube to see how other people, if anyone out there, had this calendar. I didn't care if they had a new one or if I watched a video from 2020 going into 21. I just needed some ideas as to how I could use this. So I came up with my own little, sorry, I've got a little frog in my throat this morning. I came up with my own way that will work for me. So the first thing that I did was I pulled all of the July through December pages, but I'm not throwing them away. So if you want to work in a 12-month calendar and we're given the 18-month, get rid of these, but don't get rid of them. Set them aside, I should say. So I set them aside, and what I decided to do was keep the front, because I do want to put in here a little dedication to my my son and daughter-in-law, because they're the ones that gave it to me. So I'm keeping 21, 22, just so I can go back and forth to see the difference. I usually don't, but I thought, you know what? If I get rid of this, I'm going to say, oh gosh, what day in 21 was such and such, and I won't have it at my fingertips. Then I'm keeping these pages here. I will decide. I have an idea how I want to use these, but I'm not going to say it out loud yet. I'm the type of person, if I say it out loud, I feel like, okay, I have to do it that way, or I just have to do it. So, but what I did was I took I have a lot of Bible washi tape, and I purchased all of this at Michael's Crafts. This is this is the Paper Studio. So this would be Hobby Lobby. This is Reflections, and this would be Michael's. They used to run great sales. Used to get these for $5.97. And you don't anymore. Now this one was, well, it says $14.99, but these run about $20-something now. And I have enough washi tape to last me my lifetime. So I'm glad that I bought it back when it was on sale. So what I did, you're going to see here my little nonpareil, which I served over the holidays. I bought a box of nonpareils because they just remind me of my childhood. and my son loves them. So I took some of my favorite Bible study washi tape out of here for the first month. And it fits perfectly in this nonpareil. And when I finished using, putting the nonpareils out, I thought, oh, this is a really cute box. I'm sure I can save it and use it for something. And so for the month of January, and I may do it quarterly, but I'm going to use all of these washi tapes here for my faith Bible study. And they fit perfectly in this little nonpareil box. And I can just keep them on my desk and they'll be tucked out of the way. And I won't have to rummage through my big bin of washi tape to find 2 or 3 that I want to use. So then that brings us to current January through June through December. Okay. So I kept those in there. And then I'm going to put a little thing here. So then here what I did, we're going to jump to January 22 now. So these 2 pages I'm going to use for doctor's appointments, meeting with friends, and then it'll be for my 2 pups too. So the first one I have, and this will be for birthdays. So this one here I just have in, this is when the girls go to be groomed on Tuesday, the 11th at 9 a.m. And then we start the first week of January. And what I decided to do, because I really had to think about, okay, observation, application, my scripture reading. But this caught my eye, the keywords. And this is what I saw the other gal do in her book. And I thought it was just a marvelous idea. So there's a lot of times I will see a word or a word repeated quite often throughout Bible scripture. So I decided to pick 5 words each week, Monday through Friday. So for this week, on day 1 for Monday, I picked new because it's a new year. I picked new, joy, kindness, kiss, and light. So each day before I read my Bible and do some Bible study, I will concentrate on the word that I have picked. And I will go in the back of my Bible. It has a whole bunch of your words back here. What do they call this? The index is in the front, right? This is where my schooling, they call this the concordance. It's just significant topics defined by phrases and scripture references, keywords applied. So there's that word again, keyword. So it's going to work out really well. So I can go in the back here. So like I picked new. So I went to new. Let's see. I know this is probably for those that don't do Bible study. I'm probably... So I picked the word new, and then I just went through. And because I'm studying Matthew, we have here Matthew 26:28 of the new covenant. So I thought that would be really fitting. And then I just went here and I wrote in Matthew 26:28, for this is my blood of the new covenant, which is shed for many for the remission of sins. Then here I just wrote out my observation and what actually I wrote in my new words. See, I got the word new. I wrote in my own words what I translated this, and then I just came down and how I can apply new in my life. So I will do that each day. Tomorrow will be joy, and then kindness, kiss, and then light. And then I have my blessings for the week. And then I have what I'm grateful for, and I will do this each day. All right. Then I go back over here, and when I go back into Matthew and I read and study, if there is, because sometimes I like to take just one section, and I can, like Matthew 16:24, I could study this all week long, and I could just dissect this. If anyone desires to come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me. I could just take this verse right here, and I could just study this for a week and dissect it. And, each day something new would come to me. So again, this here, I just wrote about taking up the cross, and doing what I need to do and how I need to take up the cross. So any rate, so then I go back here, and because obviously this is the present here, and then this was said July here. So what I did was I just put a nice sticker over this, and then I can use this for favorite verses, prayer list, notes, and then dates to remember. So that's how I'm going to use this faith journal and for each day. So I hope, if you received an 18-month journal, I hope this gives you a little bit, some ideas what you can do, but mostly do not throw these pages away, because you can see what I did here. I put these in the front of January, and all I did was put the washi tape across here, and then however I wanted to work in it. You can put, if you don't want to put your observations or applications, you want to use it, you can put your washi tape across here. But don't throw your extra pages away, because you can use them as for study pages, and you can write all over them. Okay, so that is that. And then for Margarete Miller, I can bring this down a little bit to show you what I've done in Margarete. And how I'm going to use Margarete's book is I'm going to be using this as my everyday. This I might take with me if I run out or put a note in, or this is going to be kind of all over the house, because I'll be putting different things in for the day. So I like Margarete's books because there's no actual dates in them. There's no years. So if I wanted to collage this entire book, okay, and not use it this year as a calendar, say I bought one or someone else had got me a regular yearly calendar, I could use this for 23, because again, there's no dates, specific dates in it. So I really like this book. What I decided to do is, I have seen a lot of gals, they will collage both pages, and then they will just leave their little assignment box open. I'm going to be doing it differently, obviously, because I'm going to actually be using this as a date book. So I'm just collaging on the left-hand side, which I know it doesn't give me a lot of space, but it gives me enough space to use the prompts. So the first thing for this week, we had to use something magical, time, translucent paper, such as tracing paper, vellum, or tissue paper, furniture with legs, something triangular, and then a bonus, a place. So I'm not sure how the bonus works, but I didn't need to use the bonus. Maybe you can substitute something out if you can't find like something magical. So I had to give this some thought, because I kept thinking, what is magical for me? What is really, really magical? What's a magical time? I kind of incorporate it with time. What's a magical time of year? Well, Christmas is a magical time of year. So I ran across, I had cut this out from somewhere, but this was a Harper's Magazine, a replica of a Christmas scene of the Christ child with the angels and Mary and Joseph. So this is from 1892. So I thought, what's more magical than Christmas? So I pulled that and I used that in my collage. Then for time, I found this cute little clock here, which says 10 after 2. Now that could be AM or PM. Again, I had to decide. So I will tell you my thought on that with these two little lovebirds. So then I found translucent paper. I found some tissue paper, and this came from a dress pattern up top and bottom here. And I thought it was really cute with the Swiss dots. So I used that as a little border. And then furniture with legs. I found, like I said, these two lovebirds. It almost looks, I mean, this is a bench with legs on it, but it almost looks like this could be a piano behind her. And this could be the piano bench. It could be a wall behind her, and she's sitting on the wall and he's sneaking up behind her. But I love the expression where she's like, shh, be quiet. Don't let anybody know we're here or whatever. So I thought that was really cute. And then something triangular, and I found this cute little gnome with his little triangular hat on. So I thought this would be really cute to bring in the first week of January, because it just reminds me, when I see this, I could hear Old Lang Syne playing. They could be out way past midnight, and she's saying, shh, don't let anybody know that we're out together, that it's past midnight. So I thought this was just a really cute little, and I'm not used to doing collage work where somebody is telling me what I have to use. It's kind of like wanting to build your burger, and you go to a burger joint and you see all this fun stuff you can build your burger with, but they say, no, you can only use this, or this. And that's like, oh boy, all right, let's make this interesting. So this is my first week's collage with Margarete Miller. And I have a little stamp that I got at Staples. I think I paid like $3.99 for this. I didn't pay a lot. So I'm going to be stamping up here the end of the week that it will be. And again, I'll be using this as my daily. My goals for the week is to finish cleaning the house. I'm just started yesterday. I took the Christmas trees down and reorganized some of the Christmas stuff. So I just need to finish de-Christmasizing my house today and this week. I got laundry to do. I got to bake my girls their dog biscuits this week. I do homemade treats for them. And then I want to contact my neighbor and get together with Shar. And then I'm going to be using this for my YouTube. I did use my large Happy Planner last year for it. So I figured with my YouTube, I'm just going to I'll have record, upload, and then public. And then I will just check the days. And I'm not going to write in there anymore the content of the video, because that's already on YouTube. So that's how I decided to use my planner. Yep, next week already, pay town taxes. So I think this is going to be fun. And then I'm going to show you the end of each month. I'm not going to do it on a weekly basis like some girls do, but I'm going to just show you at the end of each month the pages in Marguerite's book and the collage work. So that is it, my crafty friends. That's all I have for you today. I hope that I gave you some good ideas on how you can use your planners and how you can deconstruct them. Yep, that's it, deconstruct them, and go from there, and have a very productive week and a good day, and you meet your goals. So yeah, that's all I wanted to share with you today. So get outside, take a walk, do something, get some fresh air, move around, and I will see you in my next video. All right, everybody. Bye-bye.